Hi friends, welcome back to the channel iQOO. In this video, I'm going to compare the OnePlus Nord 2 versus the iQOO 7 device. Which phone is best option to buy right now? And the main reason why I'm doing this kind of video is because I'm getting a couple of comments regarding this. Both phones, they're really confused which phone to buy, iQOO 7 or the Nord 2. So I thought of explaining in one single video which might be clearly helping other users as well who are having this kind of confusions. So in this video, I'm trying to give you the quick idea which phone is best in what type of category. So this is my review after using these both phones for very long amount of time. It's been more than 60 days and it's been more than I think close to 140 days of usage with the iQOO 7 as well. So it's been very long time using these both phones. So I got a clear idea what is going on between these devices. So which is best in what type of category. So first, let's start without wasting any time with the first thing about the performance segment. The OnePlus Nord 2 has got the Dimensity 1200 and the iQOO 7 has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset. So overall in terms of the benchmarks, or if you take the CPU totaling, if you take geek benchmark, doesn't matter what application you take in terms of the benchmark, the iQOO 7 is slightly better than the OnePlus Nord 2 in terms of the benchmarks or geek benchmark, all those things. In the OnePlus Nord 2, one thing is pretty clear. So the performance of this phone will be increased if you use the high performance mode. So if you are not aware of the high performance mode, which will be available in the battery options, so here we go. This is the option which is enabled, high performance mode. Only if you use high performance mode, the annual benchmark score will be boosted to the 6,74,000 somewhere around that. If you don't use high performance mode, the annual benchmark score will come down to 6 lakhs. Yes, below 6 lakhs. So you can see how much impact it actually makes. So if you are playing the games, better to use the high performance mode every time. And both phones in terms of the Snapdragon's mobile game, they're not optimized for the 90 FPS at this moment. Maybe in the future we may be able to see this kind of option. So in terms of the performance segment, which phone is really solid? For the normal users, for the average users, as I said, so it doesn't make much difference between the Dimensity 1200 and the Snapdragon processor 870. It's not much difference. But when it comes to the heavy gaming, only slightly better in iQOO 7 device. And one more thing, the reason why I said it's kind of slightly better because you won't notice much eating issues in the iQOO 7 device if you're doing heavy tasks, heavy gaming. But if you try to do the heavy gaming in the OnePlus Nord 2, you will definitely notice the temperatures can definitely increase up to close to 41 degrees, 42 degrees as well. So slightly higher temperatures will be there in the OnePlus Nord 2 if you're using the phone heavy task. Yes, that's the kind of one thing you should definitely understand in the OnePlus Nord 2 regarding the temperatures. So high performance means high temperatures. So you should follow that kind of thing in this OnePlus Nord. So overall, in the performance segment, slight point for the iQOO 7 device in terms of the maintaining the performance and maintaining low temperatures and maintaining very good stability as well. That's the one thing. So next, regarding the display, which display is really good? So OnePlus Nord 2 has got 90 Hz refresh rate and 120 Hz touch sampling rate, and iQOO 7 has got the 120 Hz refresh rate and 300 Hz touch sampling rate. So what we are getting exactly, these are the things. And in terms of the display panel, so fluid AMOLED display and AMOLED display we do have here, and there's some other thing like dual chip management, which also increases slightly the better display in terms of the colors. But to be frank, I did not notice much difference between these both phones in terms of the display quality, not much. Apart from I think a couple of users, they did face the green tint issue problem in the iQOO 7 device. Not all of them, only few users will be facing the green tint issues in the iQOO 7 units. I did not see any kind of green tint issue happening in the OnePlus Nord 2, not at all. So in the display segment, slightly better points for the iQOO 7 having the higher refresh rate, higher touch sampling rate, but if you delete the green tint problem, then that will be really good. So try to check as soon as you receive the iQOO 7 device, try to check whether you got the green tint or not. Make sure to watch my videos, type in the YouTube green tint iTechGuru, you can find all my videos. So in the performance segment, iQOO 7 device, in the display segment, iQOO 7, if you delete the green tint. And OnePlus Nord, I can definitely understand for this 30,000 slightly if the phone has got 120 Hz refresh rate. Otherwise, if the phone has got at least 180 Hz touch sampling rate, whatever the company is claiming, 180 Hz or 240 Hz, that could be slightly advantage, but average user, you won't notice much difference. So next, regarding the camera. So this is the one area which is really difficult for me to judge which phone is best, because both phones have their advantages and own different styles. Let me just show you exactly. I did take multiple shots in the both phones. In terms of the front camera shots, I did like both devices, not bad in terms of the front camera shots, in terms of the clarity and everything. So let me just show you a couple of front camera shots which are taken in both phones. You can actually see the difference. It's not that much difference, I would say, in terms of the front cam, so both are kind of okay. I did like the slightly wide angle you will get in the OnePlus Nord 2. So the images will be slightly zoomed up in the iQOO 7 device. So you need to stretch your hand a little bit more when you're trying to take the selfies in the iQOO 7 device. That's the one thing which I thought of mentioning to you. But overall in the low light photography, both phones perform really great. So no doubt in the low light photography, both are really good and very neck to neck, as I said. In some areas, the iQOO 7 is good. In some areas, OnePlus Nord 2 is good. So these both scenarios are like neck to neck scenarios between both devices. Even the details in the camera shots as well, back camera and main camera shots, both are very close friends in terms of the camera shots. Nothing much huge difference, I would say, in this kind of point range. In the video segment, you cannot record the 4K 60 FPS in the OnePlus Nord 2. In the iQOO 7 device, you can actually record it 4K 60 FPS without any kind of issues. It's possible in the iQOO 7 device. You can clearly see here. So that's the one difference which I thought of just mentioning for you all in case if you're looking the video resolution and everything. And stabilization is both phones, they do have the really good stabilization, so no issues with the stabilization. So in the camera point also, it's kind of close to equal points in the camera section. So battery and the charging, so battery backup, both phones are slightly close, nothing much, but iQOO 7 slightly you can expect more battery backup a little bit. That is what I'm getting in my usage, slightly more than the OnePlus Nord 2. Whenever I do the battery draining test or anything, I used to get slightly more in the iQOO 7 device, just a little bit. If you ask me how much more, maybe you might get 30 minutes more screen on time in the iQOO 7 device. That's I can give that kind of figure. And charging speed, so 26 minutes and 27 minutes in the OnePlus Nord 2, 33 minutes in the iQOO 7 device. With the recent update, the charging speed slightly got slowed down in the iQOO 7 smartphone. So these are details about the battery and charging. Connectivity wise, OnePlus Nord 2, no doubt at all. Yes, of course, friends, because the phone has got 7 5G bands. Okay, that's a one plus point, and it has got really good outdoor 4G plus signals. Very good. I mean, in the extreme outdoor village type environment. Not only that, don't even if you want to consider the Wi-Fi signals as well. I'll like to show the live proof. So there's some 2.4 gigahertz network. I'll like to show the transmit link speed. What is happening in the iQOO 7 device? The transmit link speed can go maximum up to 144 Mbps. In the OnePlus Nord 2, it can go up to 300 Mbps in the OnePlus Nord 2. Same with 2.4 GHz. That's slightly advantage, slight speeds you may get in the OnePlus Nord 2 a little bit. But if you keep this 4G plus and Wi-Fi as a future-proof, 5G, only one 5G band in the iQOO 7 device and 7 5G bands in the OnePlus Nord 2. You can see that difference. So in the connectivity segment, I'm giving slight points for the OnePlus Nord 2. So don't get me wrong. So 4G plus is okay, Wi-Fi is also kind of okay, but 5G, we cannot ignore that 5G thing. So next is regarding the build quality. Which phone is really good in terms of the build quality? So in terms of the build quality, both phones are really good, but I did like the sound quality in the OnePlus Nord 2 slightly better than the iQOO 7 device in terms of the loudspeaker. That's one area which I did feel. And in-display fingerprint scanner, both phones are really fast and accurate. Nothing much major difference in the in-display fingerprint scanner. And both phones, they don't have the 3.5mm jack. Both phones, that's another thing. And I did like the haptic feedbacks in the iQOO 7 device. It's really good, and you can actually use this kind of haptic feedbacks while gaming as well. That's pretty much interesting. 4D vibrations you can get while gaming. That's another good advantage with the iQOO 7 device. So in the build quality, both phones are slightly good. No issues with the build quality. Nothing much major difference apart from speakers are really great in the OnePlus Nord 2. Next is regarding the UI and the software updates. Both phones will offer the 2 Android updates and 3 years of security patch updates as well. That is not an issue. And regarding the price details, you can actually get the OnePlus Nord 2 27,000, I think 500 rupees during the Amazon sale discount, I think so. Let me to check out my thumbnail which I created. Yes, 27,499 in the OnePlus Nord 2 during the Amazon sale. But till now, I'm not sure about the iQOO 7 what will be the price, because just early morning, I think in the midnight, around 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock, the price got decreased to 29,000, the iQOO 7 device. And I was awake during that time because I needed to record some of the videos. So I got plenty of comments and then I recorded the video. And in the early morning, I think after 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, the price again increased to 31,000. So I'm not sure what will be the price, but estimated is that the phone gonna decrease, I think minimum 2,000 and 2,000 maybe using the bank cards. That's what my expectations on this iQOO 7 device. So overall, in case if you want to buy a phone for the performance segment, choose iQOO 7 device. Don't think twice. Performance is the one best key point for the iQOO 7 device. So in case if you want a good display, I mean in terms of the higher refresh rate and future proof, you can go for the iQOO 7 camera. Both you will be really happy. It doesn't matter what phone you take. And the battery charging, not bad. Battery slightly better in the iQOO 7 device. Charging speed OnePlus Nord 2. Connectivity OnePlus Nord 2. Build quality, haptic feedbacks, iQOO 7 device. Loudspeaker OnePlus Nord 2. UI software updates, it's depends upon you what UI you prefer. So there's nothing much major to talk in the UI, because both companies, they do offer the really good UI updates. And finally, I think price are also very close to each other if the offer applies. So this is a complete review, friends. I hope you understand which phone has got what type of strong points and weak points. So for each topic, whatever I mentioned in this video, the separate videos which are uploaded on each and every smartphone. Try to check those videos. Try to get all doubts clarified before you decide to buy one of the device. Thank you for watching, friends. And meanwhile, signing off. And don't forget to check the playlist. See you in the next video, and stay tuned. Bye.